Party people in the place to be. It's me, and I am here right now. I did not plan on doing any more videos tonight, but then I came across this on Facebook and it intrigued me. As a matter of fact, let me change hats. Excuse me. Change hats because this is news about the 49ers.
3, 2. Good evening. From New York City, I'm Dan Rydell alongside Bobby Bernstein, sitting in for Casey McCall. Those stories plus, we'll take you to Talladega, Tallahassee, and Tuscaloosa, where the ball had trouble finding the basket.
We'll take you to Salt Lake, Westlake, and Westwood, where the team had trouble finding the bus. All that coming up after this. You're watching Sportsnet on CSC, so stick around.
The San Francisco 49ers, my favorite football team in the NFL, number one for me. This is news off of Facebook. On the 49ers Facebook page, there's a quote from Colin Kaepernick. Jim Tomsula, I'm guessing that's how you spell his name, is going to be a great head coach for us. He's a player's coach, and he's always around the guys. 49ers fan, and I don't know who the hell Jim Tomsula is. So let's do a quick search here with me. Let's play some traveling music. Jim Tomsula. And we've got this weird mugshot here from Google. Let's see Jim Tomsula's record. Jim Tomsula is on Wikipedia. Alright, so Tomsula, okay, he's got a career here. High school, then college, England Monarchs, probably some foreign team somewhere. In England, I'm guessing. Duh, idiot. So it looks like some European League stuff before he landed in defensive line coach in San Francisco until this past season, which is a good idea. That's not bad. Our defense is dope. Like, our defensive line is dope. He did a good job with them. Interim he's head coach before 2010. 2010, wasn't that? Hold on. 2010 season. Oh! He did coach in 2010. That was that was the Singletary season. And after Singletary got fired, he was the interim coach then. Well, let's see what his record was that season. Okay, so it was a win. So he only coached one game that season, and it was a win. So he's got a 100% record, apparently. Since Singletary was fired December 27th, and the next game after that was January 2nd. He's against Arizona. He's got a 100% record, apparently. Look, y'all, if you're a San Francisco 49ers fan, a realistic one, not the ones who go spouting off at the mouth like fucking Raiders fans. But if you're a real 49ers fan who is educated, who understands consequences of actions, you understand the situation that we're in next season. And for a few seasons from now, it looks like. It's not hopeless. I'm going to give him obviously, give him a shot, I guess, see what he can do, but with what they've got. But I don't have much faith in it. I just knocked the table. I don't have much faith in it. I don't have much faith in the team for the next few years. Not because of the attributes of the team overall, except Kaepernick. Kaepernick needs to learn how to be a better quarterback. He needs to be how to be a smarter quarterback. He plays recklessly, and it damages the team, dude. But because of management, mostly. Management are the ones who keep fucking us up. When we were on that run with Mariucci, management was the one who fucked it up by firing him and draining the entire team for a number of years. Management are the ones who fired Harbaugh this past season, which is going to drain the rest of the team for a couple years, I think. We're in a transition season this season. I don't think we're going to transition back to the playoffs for a couple years. Now, that's not to say that it can't happen, because, every year in the NFL is a different experience. And most teams vary from season to season. I'm hoping we might be one of those teams. I'm hoping we might be able to come back but management's got to get its shit together. We need to make sure that the coach that we do have is one that can get the job done. I don't believe Kaepernick when he says it's going to be a great season with a great coach. But then again, I don't believe Kaepernick when he says shit anyway. Because every time Kaepernick's opened his mouth, he sounded like a fucking idiot. Especially when he says something about his play on the field and then goes out and does the same shit that had people asking questions about his play on the field in the first place. So, 49ers fans, that's our season. That's our new head coach, Jim Tomsula. Jim Tomsula. Good for him for getting the job. But it seems like it was a patchwork deal. Like, it's just like, we need somebody fast. Put him in and let's get the season going. I would hope that we can rebuild after the Harbaugh management fiasco. I hope this season, like I did last, that Kaepernick can get his shit together on the fucking field and learn how to read defenses and learn how to read into a second and further in down his progression than just the first guy on his list, and learn how to throw short passes to move the chains instead of everything being a fucking touchdown pass. And I hope that we don't lose too many players. And I hope that all the players that got injured, every damn game there was somebody getting injured. I hope that all the players that have gotten injured get healthy this season. That's probably gonna be one of the biggest factors in the success of the Niners this next season is players getting and staying healthy and keeping the good players that we have, all the weapons that we do have, because the weapons that Kaepernick has are his saving grace. His supporting cast are his saving grace, top to bottom. The defense for sure kept us in a lot of those games that we managed to win and some that we lost. Like, the defense held its own. Like, there's nothing wrong with the defense. The offense has many threats as far as receiving is concerned. We just need that O-line fixed, and Kaepernick needs to learn how to be a smarter quarterback. And the coaching management situation, management, you really need to sack up and choke your fucking ego down. Seriously. Like, I know this is your team and you're the man, I know you probably have this idea that a lot of fucking promoters and other people have of this is not a democracy, this is a dictatorship, and I'm the big dick on camp. Fucking bite the bullet, nut up, and do what's right for the fans. I don't know if this is right for the fans yet. I really don't know much about his work as a coach. I feel like whatever coach comes in, though, I feel like he's already behind the eight ball, because whatever coach comes in after Harbaugh is going to have to follow his performances, and that's a hard act to follow. Super Bowl appearances, NFC championship appearances, even on this 8-8 season, you can't totally blame him for this 8-8 season. A lot of it had to do with his issues with management. Some of it had to do with the offensive coordinator, though he made some bullshit calls. But I feel like this is one of the turning points that gets us from all those championship appearances and ending at an 8-8 season back down to where we were 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, really. 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, so 2010 was when stuff started to turn around. I feel like we're starting to go back to where we were 7, 10 years ago. I don't want to be where we were 10 years ago, dude. Like, I liked having a team that wins, and I don't. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. All you Niners, you bandwagon, you know what you're talking about. One of the things that I love about 49ers fans, most of them, is that they're realistic about their team's expectations. When we were going 2-14 or whatever the fuck it was, we were realistic about it. Like, we weren't sitting around like, oh, everybody's cheating us. We were realistic about our weaknesses. And this season, it looks like we're going to have more weaknesses than we've ever had. And we had a ton of them this past season. I feel like we're going to have a ton this season. I feel like we're going to continue to have a ton until primarily the big issue, until management gets his shit together. Period. That's it for me on this subject. As always, cancel Ghostbusters 3, cancel Ghostbusters reboot, and peace out.